So Jordan Love began this season. We were all excited. He had a 78 QBR, 6 touchdowns and no picks. Since then, it's been a struggle. You see the QBR has dropped substantially, and he has thrown the 7 interceptions. Ryan.
When you look at that last pass, go back to the Las Vegas Raiders loss on Monday night. Okay. Christian Watson gets behind Amik Robinson. He holds it a little bit. He underthrows it. He allows a 5'8" guy to pick off a pass you're throwing to a 6'4" guy. Here you have another opportunity where it's one-on-one with Justin Simmons in a quarter halves look, and you allow the backside safety to make this play. If you throw this ball, and Dan can tell me if I'm wrong, this ball should land somewhere by the S in Broncos 100%. In the end zone. And now it's my guy or no one. By trying to aim this ball, by guiding it, you underthrow it. And this happens when you're unsure. Yeah. This happens when you start to make mistakes. How does Matt LaFleur and Jordan Love fix this, Dan? Because that's the bigger question moving forward.
The word that you use, guide, is spot on. That ball should absolutely land where that Broncos S is at 100%. The guiding of the throws right now is concerning. And then where are we looking, why are you throwing the ball there like that? He throws a stick route versus man coverage to tight end. You should throw that ball to the outside out route very quickly. He doesn't throw the inside slant here versus cover 2. He throws the flat route. The corner's sitting there waiting for it. 3rd and 4, we got formation into the boundary. We force a fade route when no one actually wins. So there's a lot of why are we throwing it there for me right now? That ball should go to a check down over the ball instead of the cover 2 corner. So there's too much of that for me. Why are we? And remember in the preseason, I was like, he's throwing the ball to the right spot all the time.
Yeah.
That's the difference for me when it comes to where it is right now. And I think Matt LaFleur has to figure out why in the guiding. The last thing I'd say is this. The thing, can we put up that clip on the 3rd and 20 interception real quickly? Watch his feet. Watch how bouncy he is up and down. There's no, I'm going to put my back foot into the ground and try to, look at it. He's hoppy. You see how hoppy he is?
Yeah.
There's no, I feel there's no force from the ground there. That shows up too often on tape.
Here's the thing, too, though. He watched a dude throw like this for 4 years, though.
Totally, but that dude's...
But he's different. But what I'm saying is you watch and you learn from a guy who can do certain things that you can't.
Yeah. Let's make sure it's 100%. Clear what you're saying. You're saying that a breakdown in fundamentals from Love might happen, at least in part because he saw Aaron Rodgers do it.
Aaron Rodgers got to watch Brett Favre play football, but they had a very similar skill set when it came to arm talent. Yeah. Jordan Love doesn't have that skill set.
That pop arm.
He's not able to just fling it out there or flick it the way we saw Aaron Rodgers. So some of those fundamentals need to carry over week to week. Those are things that he needs to focus on because if he doesn't, you get some of these throws.
Rex has a wry smile on
because
his face.
I might have missed that question, but I've been right on this kid. And I told you guys that after week 2, push the break.
No one loves being right more than you are.
Not a rookie quarterback, all right? He's been in the league now for 4 years.
Yeah.
I saw the same stuff in college when he threw 17 interceptions in 13 games. That's why I said, why the hell are they drafting this kid? All right, when they were in a championship game. And I'm never going to back off of him because I think the kid's got NFL talent, okay, especially mobility and things that I really like. However, he's so inconsistent, and he did a lot of great things in this game, but that's a team that gave up 70 points to a team.
Yeah.
So to me, it's just he makes the big mistakes at the wrong time, and that's what we've seen out of this kid.
Yeah, the Broncos have had, and they've gotten a little better the last few weeks, but generally the worst defense in the NFL, and the Packers had nothing through the first portion of that game.
Yeah, and I think that one of the most concerning things, again, the mechanics, they got to figure out why he's throwing the ball into certain places, the guiding of the football. They ran the ball relatively well again yesterday. So in that offense, under Matt LaFleur, to run the ball well and to run the ball efficiently and still struggle in the pass game, outside of some plays, their spacing is bad in some plays, that's got to have your attention.
You know what's also scary, Dan? When the game is under control, when you aren't behind, when he's not just getting to play backyard football, this team isn't very good. You think about the New Orleans Saints, you're down 17-0 going into the 4th quarter before you make that comeback where he can kind of get freewheeling and dealing, right? Las Vegas Raiders, you're down going into halftime against a team that's having trouble producing points. And we get the same thing here with the Denver Broncos, who aren't good defensively and has an offense that's struggling as well. And so when this team has to play in structure, when things need to be about putting the football exactly where you need to, Jordan Love hasn't played well in those times.